We are talking about inequalities of one triangle, and we want to recognize and apply properties of inequalities to the measures of angles in a triangle. And we want to recognize and apply properties of inequalities to the relationships between the angles and the sides of a triangle. So we have two different modules that we're going to run through, and there's a couple steps that we can go. But the first thing is we want to go to GeoGebra, and we can just type that in our uh, search bar at the top here. We can type in GeoGebra and search it, and there it is. And for this first one specifically, we want to go to uh, Classic, GeoGebra Classic right there. So we want to click on that, and it's going to give us an option to pick from, and we want to select geometry. The next thing we want to do is we want to construct a scalene triangle, and right here I'm going to select my polygon right here, and I can just select any 3 points I want and then select back to A. So I've created that triangle. The next thing we want to do is we want to measure each side and measure each angle, and so that option is right here. And we want to measure the angle, and what you do is you just click on the side, and we want to get the interior angle. So that gave us our interior angle. If we do it backwards, oh, that one we didn't do backwards. Maybe one of these will give it to us backwards. If we do it backwards and it goes around the outside, we can just hit the undo button, and we can go back and create it there. And then we can move these around so that we can see them, because right now they're kind of hidden. So I can move this. So these give us the measurement of each angle. Now we want to get the measurement of each side, and we can measure our distance in centimeters, it says right there, and we just want to measure from A to B, from B to C, and from C to A. Again, we can click move, and we can move those around. We want to keep them close to the same side, but also their names. This one says CA, so that's CA. This one says AB, and this one says BC. So we have those. Uh, the next thing we want to do is we want to measure each side. We did that, and then we want to describe the relationship between the location of the longest side and the location of the longest angle of the scalene triangle. Then we will draw them, so you can move these around, and you can see how the length of the side changes and changes the angle. The next one we want to go back to GeoGebra. So we can type that in, and we're going to leave this one. And this one we want to go to the home page. And in the search bar up here, I'm going to click on the magnifying glass, and we specifically want to type in visualizing triangle inequality. And we want to search for that. And specifically, we want the one that says Eddie Tang right there. So we have all that taken care of, and then we want to use these values up here. We want to change the length of A, and we want to change the length of B, and change the length of C, and we want to see what happens with our calculation. And we want to fill out the chart that is located on the next page.